Sometimes in life when doing content creation full-time, life gets in the way, and unfortunately it has happened once again. I want to give a very heartfelt and massive apology to the UltraHuman team. They trusted in me to make content for the Ring Air back in December of 2024. Now, I don't take any of this for granted. I absolutely love what I do and I appreciate these brands giving me this opportunity to test their products and just create content. But obviously, like I said, life does get in the way. We moved home and there was a lot going on. But then obviously once the storm had settled, I'd put the ring away and completely forgotten about it. So that was 100% on me. And if it wasn't for them reaching out and saying, look, you haven't made the content, we're a bit confused of why you haven't done it, I wouldn't have even thought of it twice. For me, that's really something that I pride myself on, is getting the content out for these brands. They trust in me to make the content. I trust in them for sending the product. It is just a mutual ground, and that's why I'm making this video today, to talk about the Ring Air. But nonetheless, I have actually used this for the last year. It was only recently that I put it away and it sort of skipped my mind. So I do have some good intel about this ring. So when you first go to get one of these rings, you get to choose a style of different materials and then your sizing. But what happens is first they send the sizing kit, which is a really nice feature. You get to choose your size from the samples and also choose your material from the samples there as well. Once you get your free sizing kit, you wear that overnight and it gives you a rough estimate, because you don't want the ring moving around at any point, because once the sensor is where it needs to be, you want it there the whole time to give you the best possible reading. Then once you've sent over your size, they will then send over the ring to your door. You then connect it to the application and go through every single step from your weight, your height, your calories, every intake that you go through, and all the above. And this then really just sort of divvies down all those small little inconsistencies that you might not be noticing within your health app. This will take them away. So it will go through your steps, it will go through your sleep, whether you're in deep sleep, REM sleep, or been awake for a certain amount of time. This thing is accurate to the T. Now there are 3 different settings for this, for your battery usage. You've got the lowest basic sort of usage ever, where it really only uses the application when you go on it, so you won't have full tracking of all your body stats. The second one is more of an optimized one, so it does do a regular sort of heart rate and also cardio, your steps and your sleep. And then you've got the ultimate, which is like boost mode, which takes every single continuous heartbeat that you have, every rhythm, every calorie that you drop, everything that you do in that ring will basically be tracked. But I do have my ring on charge at the moment. That's why it's not on my fingers, because I have been using it over the last couple of days, testing out the boost feature and a few of the new features that have come into play over the course of a few months where I haven't actually been using it. Now, I will say these things are sturdy as hell. You can tap it, you can whack, and it will not damage this device. I do have it in this sort of grey / black matte finish. So the color will wear over time. Obviously, that's just general wear and tear. When it comes down to the application, I have switched over to iPhone, but the app is the exact same, giving you every single thing that you need from all your data. And the funny thing is, I logged into my account to see when I first got the ring, and it actually went all the way back to when I got the ring back in December 16th, 2024, and it has all of that data stored within the application. So if you want to go all the way back and see how you've been doing over the year, you can do so without any worries. There's no data plan, you have no paid subscriptions unless you want those extra features, but the ones that people really want, they have made free. And one of the nicest features they've added is the free ovulation if you are a female and you are tracking either your periods or when you are ovulating the most, so you can go and get pregnant or all that stuff. They have an application in there which is not under the paid subscriptions, so it's completely free and you can go and use it straight off the bat. I think things like that just make the company all that much better. So it's not only for the quality of the ring, the quality of the application, how detailed this application actually is, from your water intake, your brain strength, your heart rate, your heart age, your brain age, you know, how much sleep you need extra if you've woken up a bit earlier the day before, or you've gone to sleep late at night the day before. It will tell you how much you're missing for your brain to then actually fully recover. There's so much on this application, so much for this ring. But when it does come down to it, this ring and application package is absolutely a no-brainer. Here's just some of the things that's come up here, from your active energy, your blood glucose, your body temperature, your heart rate variability, your mindful minutes, resting energy, resting heart rate, sleep, steps, walking, running distance, workout routines, your workouts in general, and obviously your height, your weight, and the ovulation test results, all within this app. You've also got your vitamin D intake, your screen time, your caffeine window, so it tells you the best time to have caffeine and when to slow down on caffeine to allow your heart rate to slow down at the right time. Mine kept slowing down at 5 in the morning, which was not good because it meant that I was not getting a good deep sleep because my heart was still going as if I'm still working. You've also got a smart alarm, which also wakes you up when your body needs to wake up and not when your alarm tells you to wake up. That can be a little bit dangerous though, obviously, if you've got to wake up at a certain time and your body's like, nope, you need to sleep till 10 today, we're not waking you up till then. Your social jet lag, you've got shift work, new parent, your cycle and ovulation, but then you do also have a pro version which is paid, but the free one obviously does all that you need anyway. Pregnancy, which is a new feature, which is to track your pregnancy and how active the child is within. And then they do have some new ones coming very soon, which is a migraine insight and better help. The migraine one is personalized migraine insights and guided supports. And then the better help is short reads to help you understand thoughts and your emotions. So there's a lot coming to the app. There's a lot already on the app, and 100% I recommend the UltraHuman Air, probably one of the best rings out on the market. And again, I just want to give a huge apology to the UltraHuman team for having such a delay on this content. Like I mentioned, it's not what I usually do. It definitely was just one of those things that a catch-22. I always put paid collaborations up before gifted because that's just how life works. Paid stuff always gets priority, unfortunately. And then obviously with a move and just hiding it away and just forgetting about it, that was 100% on me. But here we are, all swings and roundabouts. We're here showing off the Ring Air, and hopefully you guys have experienced the Ring Air in all of its glory. If there is any questions at all that you have, leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you with an answer. Other than that, like, subscribe and notification bell, capture, create, captivate, and I'll see you all in the next video. Hopefully not a year and a half late.